Hi guys, David from AF Golf Store, and today we're going to have a little look at three of the best performing aftermarket shafts we have in our iron ranges in our fitting studios. So we have got the Project X VRTX Black, I've got the C6 Black, and we have the ACCRA TZI. So these are the three we're going to have a look at today. Okay guys, so we can start with the C6 Black. So this is from Mitsubishi. It's an 80 gram stiff flex that I've been using today. This is quite a smooth feeling shaft. It's a mid-launch, mid-spin profile, and it comes in a range from 60 grams up to 80 grams. So it's going to be aimed at the player that's maybe needing a little bit of help from a lighter weight to help regain some of that clubhead speed, while still feeling relatively stable in comparison to perhaps some of the stock options you might get in graphites from the manufacturers. So if you're someone who needs perhaps a little bit more stability to help you with dispersion, this is maybe a good shaft for you to come and have a little try. Okay, the second shaft we hit was the ACCRA TZI. So this is a bit more of perhaps a player's graphite. It's a bit more someone, the guy who's looking for perhaps steel performance, but from a graphite feel. So if you want the benefits of graphite from the sort of shock dampening and things like that from a graphite, but you still want that weight and that feel and performance of steel, then the graphite, the TZI, is going to be a great option for that. That comes again from sort of 70 grams up to 115. So there's a wide range of weights available for this, but you can get that heavier weight in this one as well. And then the final one, the VRTX from Project X. So the one I've been using today is a 70 gram option. Again, this comes in sort of 60 to 80 grams. It's quite similar perhaps to the C6 in terms of it's aimed at that mid-launch, mid-spin, perhaps mid to slow tempo player that's going to be using it. So again, the player that's maybe needing a little bit of help to regain some clubhead speed could be a good option for this, while not creating huge amounts of spin. That's probably the player that's looking for this one. So we're going to have a look at some numbers and see how we get on. So for the purposes of this test today, guys, we've used the Mizuno MP245 head, which is an iron head I actually play, so it's something I'm quite used to. So this is the head we've used to hit all these three shafts in today. Okay, so first shaft we're going to talk about is the C6 Black from Mitsubishi. So this is it's an 80 gram stiff flex that I've been hitting today, and for me this probably works actually quite well. You know, clubhead speed there at sort of 77.5. I've got a ball speed of 105, and I've got a carry of 147, total distance of 159. It's probably a fraction low on the spin for me in terms of how this is coming out at 4,500, and I've got 72 feet in the air. But I mean, overall, it didn't feel like a bad weight for me to hit. Didn't feel like a bad shaft for me to hit. Probably just a touch low on the spin. So that's maybe the one thing that counts against this for me personally, but actually felt really nice to hit. The second shaft we hit was the ACCRA TZI, and I really like the feel of this. It's a bit more of the weight profile that I'm used to playing, so this felt really, really comfortable for me to hit. Similar kind of numbers to what I got from the C6 in terms of 146 carry, 157 total, 105 ball speed, clubhead speed near enough identical, 77.5 miles an hour, but a touch more spin out of this one for me. So again, from that point of view of control, this probably worked a little bit better. From a feel point of view, it suited me better because it's just a weight profile that I'm used to. So that's probably the leader for me at the moment. And then the final shaft we hit was the VRTX. So this from Project X, lightest of the three, and it definitely felt it. So for me, probably just a little bit too light. It's probably the most erratic from a dispersion point of view you can see on the screen. That's where I'd say just losing a little bit of control on it, just purely from a weight point of view. But actually, fastest clubhead speed, fastest ball speed from that weight. So it's definitely something to maybe consider for me in the future, is going a little bit lighter to help me with that side of things. But yeah, from a trajectory and a spin point of view, a little bit like the C6, maybe just a touch too light for me. But come in and see, we've got all these options in terms of aftermarket stuff. We've got different weights, we've got different flexes. Come and see if they work for you.